Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon to those who are in the UK, like Lee Mitchell. All right, guys. There was no live stream yesterday, but we do have a live stream for today, so let's see what the stars have prepared for us today. Now, just quick check on the sound. Is the sound okay? Is the music okay? Is it loud enough? Can you guys hear me just fine? Is everything proper? You can let me know in the chat, okay? Wow. The chart looks like the market looks really weird. Really weird. And the reason I'm saying this is because this is the reason why I'm saying this. Silver has broken above, oh my god, no, I don't want to use that. Silver has broken above this consolidation over here. You see? Nicely. And this high on silver is this high on gold. And gold is barely moving. Gold is barely moving, which means that gold is quite weak, I would say. Or at least this is the way I see it right now. To be a little weaker. Okay, this is last week open. All right, and Monday open. So today's Tuesday, right? Tuesday, March 25th. Which was this one? Mm, 12 midnight. 12 midnight is here. Okay, 12 a.m. and this is Monday open. Monday open, last week open, and 12 midnight open. All right. Just marking up all the SMT liquidity and what I consider to be relevant for various purposes. All right. So, to the left side we have gold. To the right side we have silver, both on the 1 hour. And what's my bias? Do I have a bias? I don't have a bias for today. But what I can see is that we have buy-side liquidity a little higher and all right, you guys. Hello everyone. Francis is here, Mihai is here, Grand Success, Mike Carroll, Lee Mitchell. Okay, thank you all for being here. Okay, so I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. I think you can already see that, right? So we have buy side liquidity higher around 30, 33 and 30, 38. And there is sell side liquidity. Sell side liquidity. Oh my god, look at this. Okay. Not really. Quite weird. Okay, let's go to the 5 minutes, because the 1 hour is honestly a little bit confusing for me at this point. So on the 5 minute, I'm thinking that maybe I should get a bit more clarity. Flip zone. I'm thinking that maybe I could have a little bit more clarity in regards to whatever it is that price is looking to do right now. So I'm just going to start as usual by marking some of the most relevant and the most visible SMTs that were created during the previous 2 sessions, which were Asia session and London session. And then we're going to see if price is picking a side. Okay, there is some sell side around here as well. Gold creating not really the kind of SMT I would have loved, but anyway. All right. So here's the thing. If I wanted to take a trade right now, we already have a trade confirmation, right? Like a bearish continuation for gold. And we've already had the entry trigger for this trade. But I'll tell you what I don't really like about this potential trade yet. So first, let me explain why we already had like an entry confirmation, okay? And technically speaking, I should be in a trade right now, but here's why I'm not yet. So we have the SMT, all right? In this case, it is a bearish continuation SMT. Bearish continuation SMT, if we're gonna zoom out, we're gonna see that mainly gold has been in a bearish trend lately, right? Bearish trend, pullback, bearish movement of the trend, pullback, bearish movement of the trend, pullback, and then we might actually, this push to the upside, this last one might be a pullback, right? And we might actually expect that this pullback has already ended, and therefore we might actually see bearishness, weakness coming soon. We've also had the SMT, right? So the SMT, where gold creates a lower high because it cannot go higher than a bearish fair value gap that exists on the first price leg that created the SMT, all right? And at the same time, while gold was going higher and couldn't get higher than that bearish fair value gap, silver was actually going higher and creating a higher high. So we have the SMT, we had the fair value gap first, this one, and now the SMT confirms the fair value gap, that the fair value gap could be trusted. Reason why I'm not yet convinced to take a trade is because the entry candle which should be a bearish candle that shows signs of rejecting from the fair value gap. So in our case, it's the 915 candle on the 5 minutes chart. If you'll check on gold, on silver, the 915 candle, which was supposed to indicate a rejection on silver after having taken buy-side liquidity above these highs, okay, these relatively equal highs. If this push to the upside on silver was just a liquidity sweep and now price would intend to go down, and at the same time this push to the upside on gold would have been just a rebalance of this bearish fair value gap, and now price would intend to go down, then I should have seen not just a rejection from the fair value gap on gold, but also during the same time with the same candle, 915, the 915 candle should have also been a rejection candle, like a bearish candle on silver. Now, it is somewhat of a rejection candle on silver, but I don't really like how much of a rejection it's showing. Also, what I'm noticing here on silver is the fact that it created this BISI here on the 910 candle just before going above these relatively equal highs, and I'm gonna wait for an entry confirmation that is going to align the rejection on gold from the fair value gap with the rejection on silver from these highs, and potentially turning this bullish fair value gap into an inversion fair value gap. Yeah, that's what I intend to do. Because for now, like, if I would just take the entry as is, I should have been in a trade like this. Okay? Like this. I should already be in a trade for like almost 10 minutes. But like I said, what I don't like is the fact that the 915 candle is only rejecting on gold, but it's not rejecting on the indicator pair, so to speak, which is silver. Okay, so if silver is the one that created a higher high, in other words, it's telling me that it might be overbought. If it's overbought, it means it ought to start becoming cheaper, right? So I should see it rejecting, but I don't. Not yet. Maybe, I don't know, maybe silver is gonna sweep this buy side that it has a little higher. And after that, it's gonna reject. And during all this time, gold is just gonna stay here meandering around then. But we'll see. But like I said, this is the reason why I would not take a short for now. I would like to really see that both gold and silver, they get back in alignment when it comes to showing signs of weakness. And yeah, we don't have that yet. Someone says, if New York price drop here, I would sell since silver have already made a higher high in it. Yeah, but like I said, it's not enough to just make a higher high at the same time when gold is not making a higher high. It's just enough. You also need that silver also shows an intention to reject. Okay. Okay, so silver taking that buy side. Also, I noticed that silver has like I think it's a 1 hour fair value gap, quite like a little higher. This one, it was on March 20th. I think that was on Friday. No, it was on Thursday. Oh my God. Or we might just see gold continuing to push higher and reaching these buy side areas like 30.33 and then 30.38 and then 30.47 and whatever, but we'll just see. This was inverted here, so that's inversion, and it could have given an entry during the 8.55 candle. Anyway, we'll just wait and see, you guys, because it's better like that. There has been a great trade yesterday, which I posted in the RBV private chat. It was absolutely phenomenal. Based on the same entry criteria, the same stuff. So we had silver sweeping that high, and so silver swept that high right at around 8:28.25, and it also swept 9:15 ish, 9:15, like 9:10, 9:15. So these two highs on silver, which are this one and this one, they were swept. All right, whereas on gold, price got just rebalanced this bearish fair value gap over here. So this candle, the 930 on gold, which barely just touched that fair value gap and then it rejected, it's the same candle with this one, 930 on silver, which went above those highs, this here, okay, and then it rejected. So as soon as the 930 candle was closed and the 935 candle opened, that's when the short was executed, and we targeted the low of the London session here initially, which was SMT sell side, and then it came lower to take out these SMT areas over here, or these SMT like sell side liquidities. So yeah, yesterday's setup was pretty cool. Okay, so like I was saying, silver taking out that SMT buy side, whereas gold is still not invalidating this fair value gap, not yet. And the more important aspect is that it's not breaking above this high, so technically speaking, we're still in an SMT. But I honestly don't think that we're gonna have what we're waiting for, but yeah, we'll see. Because if I would see, like, I would want to see silver rejecting from here, and at the same time gold just closing inside this fair value gap and possibly, like, ideally forming bearish candle. But I don't think that's gonna happen, but you know, we'll see. So all we can do now is just wait for another 5-minute candle to close. And if that high is going to be taken out, which is just about to happen, then we don't have an SMT. Oh, all right. So no more SMT. Now it's just a waiting game. I wouldn't trade anything. I wouldn't take anything right now. Sometimes it's good to look on the higher time frames and see if there is some other SMT that might make sense, but not really. Not really. And the reason is because, like, okay, gold did not go above this high, so technically we have this SMT, whereas silver did go above that high, so we have this SMT, right? But here on this bearish leg, we don't have a bearish fair value gap that gold could stay in, could be stuck in. All right, so that really makes me think that 3033 might actually be the next target. We'll see. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. All right, 72 people in the live stream, only 22 likes. I would really appreciate it if you would like the stream. That would mean a lot to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, you guys. Okay, so this was like a minor SMT buy side. Oh my God. All right, so it seems that gold reached a minor SMT from yesterday, where it just dropped from yesterday, where that short was taken yesterday. We'll see if it's gonna do something with that. Either use it as fuel to go higher. I'd rather much see it do that, to be honest with you. See it respecting this busy. It would make much more sense, honestly. Anyway, we're just waiting right now. I'm wondering, when do you wait the rejection for silver to take a trade? The yesterday trade, I think the rejection comes after taking a trade. No, it doesn't. Actually, your entry candle should signal. You have to wait for the entry candle to close. I mean, you have to wait for the candle to close so that you can consider that it's your entry candle that's showing rejection, and you wait for that candle to close. Then you conclude that it is your entry candle, and then you compare it on gold on silver with the one on silver at the same hour, and then you just conclude whether it's also rejecting on silver. So if you'll go yesterday, the 9:30 I think it was candle on the 5 minutes on both gold and silver, it was rejecting on both pairs. So a rejection candle doesn't only mean a bearish candle, a candle that has a bearish body. It can also mean a candle with bullish body, but the upper wick, it's quite big. It's really big, like half or more than half of that candle body. And that's exactly what happened yesterday with with silver. On silver, the 930 M5 candle had a bullish body, but it was actually like a big wick. It had a big wick to the upside, which means that that wick was showing rejection. Do you think it is effective to draw SMT on 1 hour and then entry on 5 minutes? It could be if you have everything else like really, you know, the other rules of your strategy. Because I said this many times and I will continue to say it. Do not base your trades only on SMT and fair value gap, or not only on SMT. Okay, you have to base your trades on other factors as well. So it's drink water time again. Remember what happened last time when I drank a lot of water during the live streams? Yeah, that's probably gonna happen today as well. You're gonna see me taking some small breaks. Pee breaks. Yeah. All right, this gold keeps on going higher in a nice way. I like the way it's moving. I don't want to force an entry or anything like that. Okay, we're gonna have time to do that. Don't worry, guys. If we need to be in a trade, we're gonna be in a trade. We don't need to force anything. Do you have a specific day of the week that you live stream, or just random days of the week? Well, you can go back and see if it was random. Go on the YouTube channel on the live streams page and you'll see whether it was random or not. I'm curious to see whether it's going to invert this or not. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, guys, I'm in this. We could get at least 2R until here. Until, what is that? Until yesterday's high. We could get that. Yeah, we could definitely be getting that. So I got filled at 3028.64. All right, and stop loss 3026.20. Sort of like this. Once price is gonna go above, if it's gonna go above this high over here, 942, I will move stop loss to break even. And I would like this 943 SIBI to become an inversion. I would really like that. See it do that. So it's like almost 2R till yesterday's high, but we'll see. I think there's a lag with TradingView. Does it happen to you guys as well? I have TradingView Premium subscription, but I noticed that there is a lag. Like my TradingView price moves a little behind the price that I see in my prop account, in my prop firm account with the broker. I don't know if you guys see the same thing. Someone says, careful, there's news in 10 minutes. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, I actually didn't check the news calendar to see, but let's just go there and see. So today, oh yeah, we're gonna have Redfold. New home sales. All right. I would love to see gold going above the this high right now, because silver already did that, you see. So I don't want gold to make a higher high, but silver not making a higher high. And like I said a little earlier, I would really want to see gold turning this 943 SIBI into a bullish inversion. Okay. And one thing that I don't want to see happening right now is I don't want to see silver going under the 950 candle. I really don't want that to happen. Okay? I really don't. So I want gold to break, to create a higher high here on the 1 minute. Invert the 943 SIBI. Invert it. Maybe turn it into a bullish inversion. Or whatever, into an inverted fair value gap. And I want silver to not break under the 950 candle. Okay, this is what I want. Or yeah, this is what's going to give me confidence to keep the trade open. And like I said, once gold is going to break above this high, the 942 high, I'm going to put stop loss at break even. I'm going to bring stop loss at break even, yeah. All right, so this already turned into an inversion, the 943 busy. Okay. Yeah, but I'm not happy yet, not yet happy with the way gold isn't just going higher, creating also a higher high, just like silver did. Okay, I would have really loved to see gold do that as well. All right, maybe now, come on. You're behind my trading view premium by about 2 seconds. Wow. Yeah. See, this is exactly what I don't want to see. But I'm not despairing or something like that, because the candle did not close yet. Okay, candle did not close yet. The 1 minute candle did not close yet, neither the 5 minute candle. It didn't close either. We'll see. But yeah, I'm not really happy with this thing at all. With the way gold did not make a higher high. Yeah, it doesn't look very promising at this point, honestly. We're back in this busy. And I'm still not forgetting about the fact that I don't want silver to go under the 950 candle. Okay, so it's either gold will stop me out, but silver will not break under 950, and you know, it is what it is. Or silver will not break under 950 candle, and you know, gold will not stop me out either. And then it's going to start going up again. One of these two. But yeah, I'm inclining that if silver would break under 950, I'm not sure I want to be in a trade anymore. In this trade, in this short, and in this long, sorry. 86 people watching the live stream, only 42 likes. Come on, guys. Seriously? Seriously? Like, more than 40 of you are not liking the stream. Then whatever, maybe you don't really like it. I'm not gonna force you. Just give the stream a thumbs up only if you really like what's going on here, and that's it. Also, one more thing. There's also a chance that gold will go higher here, break these two, you know, small swing highs. And then silver is just not going to do that anymore. All right? It's just going to stay stuck into one of these two civvies that it just created here. Like, if that's going to happen, again, it's going to be a sign that gold is sweeping buy side, whereas silver is already finding it hard to push higher, right? So weakness on gold, weakness on silver, but gold goes up. It means that on gold it might be just a buy side sweep, but we'll see. We will see. Maybe it's going to invert this one. Who knows? We'll see. One more minute until red folder news. 15 minutes. 30 minutes. I'm not that happy with the civvy that silver is in right now on the 1 hour. This might actually be like an obstacle. Okay. All right, so silver is going lower right now. Gold, not yet, but silver did break under that low that I didn't want to see it breaking. Let's see what gold will do next. So silver is not really showing like really a sign of rejection. I'm not really happy with this. I keep repeating I'm not happy with this, but something tells me not to get out the trade. I don't know why. Anyway. All right. I don't want gold to break above 954 and then stop there and then start rejecting. Okay. I want it to continue pushing higher. I really want it to continue pushing higher, like above that. And this was already inverted, so that's good. This one, 954. All right, this is what I really want to see gold now pushing higher, pushing above that high. Okay, just like that. Perfect. Okay, now stop loss is at break even right now. I'm 1% in profit, and my stop loss was 1%. As well. So I have 2 standard lots open. I'm just gonna get ready to close 1.8 if it's gonna continue to move higher. So stop loss is at break even right now, okay? Well, slightly in profit. But like honestly, I'm not, it doesn't look that right at this point. Silver at least doesn't really look good. All right, yes. All right, you guys. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. So it hit that high. Very cool stuff. All right, really nice played. It might actually just reject, like reverse right now, but we'll see. Maybe not, who knows. Maybe up it goes. But yeah, right now, I took 90% of the trade off. I'm happy, so let's see if it's gonna push on higher. All right, really nice done. All right, Wet and Softly took the trade. Thomas, creative solution expert. All right, guys. Okay, this is really cool. All right, so 2% on my, ooh, look at it go. Okay, goosebumps. Really nice execution and really good delivery, good price delivery. Now, this is that kind of situation in which something tells you, let's just put the stop loss where it was initially. So I'm still running like a 0. Like a 5% runner right now. Oh wow, okay. This is the kind of situation where you have to listen to what your body says. You have to listen to what your body says, because your emotion will always tell you a million reasons why you should get out of the trade, because your emotion system doesn't want you to lose, okay? So the moment you enter a trade, usually your brain, your mind, and your emotions will want to get out of that risky situation, that situation in which you might risk losing some money. Your mind and your emotions want to get out of that situation as fast as possible, okay? So you're gonna start to question your analysis. You're gonna start to you're gonna start to have all sorts of thoughts to convince yourself to get out of the trade. But at that point, you really have to pay attention to what the body feels. Just to give you like an idea about what I mean by this is, I usually feel my emotions right here in this area, all right, the chest area. And the way I feel the emotions is different. Even though I feel the emotions in different ways, I feel them in the same area of my body, which is right here. And I'm sure that it happens to a lot of you, that this is also the area where most of you feel emotions. You feel like your chest wants to, like your soul wants to get out of you through your chest. Now you have to pay attention to how you feel that in here and what is it related to. So you have to ask yourself in your mind, is this fear that I feel right now in here, is it the fear of losing money? Or is it the fear, or is it like a rush of wanting to make money? And like, for example, a little earlier, I was thinking about closing my trade because somehow it didn't look right, but it felt right. So my mind and my body and my emotions were like totally out of sync. And the thing is that at that point, you have to ask yourself, okay, so what do I want to do right now? And I was saying, well, this doesn't look right. I should close the trade. And I said this, I think 2 or 3 times, right? But I didn't close the trade. And I even said, I keep saying that I should close my trade, but I don't close my trade. So my mind was telling me close the trade. And at that point, I asked myself, do I want to close the trade because I'm afraid to lose money, or because I want to take the small profit I'm in? In other words, make money. So the reason why I wanted to close the trade was because if it would have gone against me, I would have lost money. So it was a rush that I was feeling, a rush to close the trade in order to avoid a loss. So when you feel the rush to close the trade because you're afraid you're going to lose money, you need to step back and hold your horses. It's like if you want to rush to in order not to lose money, stop. Okay? Stop and think about it, because it's like the trade on silver or on gold was not invalidated. It wasn't. All right, guys. Yeah. I'll just keep on thinking about different things. And anyway, someone says we are seeing this live for free. Oh my God. Yes, we are. Yeah. Do you trade only New York? Mostly, yes. Mostly I trade on New York. 76 people watching, 60 likes on the stream. So some days I start the live stream and I wait like 2 hours to get a trade and nothing happens. And right now, less than an hour since the stream started, and analyzed yesterday's trade, analyzed the price action, took a trade, made 2%, made profits, also holding a small runner. And yeah, so no 2 days are gonna be the same. But that's the beauty of it, right? Because then would be very, like, then life would really be boring. Anyway, you guys, I think today's trade was a very good example of a nice and a solid entry confirmation. And if you guys think that you could share this live stream with someone who might actually no, look, we're getting a new entry confirmation. With someone who might actually find value, then by all means, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that because they will thank you. And I will also thank you. All right. So we have minor sell side here. SMT, SSL, and also here on silver. And this might be a barrier. By the way, I didn't take the short, okay? It's not an entry confirmation for gold per se. It's more like an entry confirmation on silver. But looking at the way gold has made this higher high and silver just stayed stuck. Like gold made a higher high and it went above a daily high. And with that push to the upside, starting from 10 a.m. all the way to around 10:05, 10:08, whatever, gold went up, creating higher high, sweeping or going above a daily high. What do we know we have above daily high? We have buy side liquidity. Now there's two ways in which buy side liquidity above a daily high can be used. Number one, it can be used to pair it with smart money short orders, which means that price will start to drop. Number two way in which buy side above a daily high can be used is it can be used to as fuel to propel price higher faster. All right. Now, starting from 10 a.m. when gold went higher and went above the high of yesterday, silver also started going higher, but it stopped into a fair value gap, a bearish fair value gap, and I'm going to mark that in here. At the same time, silver was in a 1 hour bearish fair value gap. All right, the bigger gray rectangle you see there. And then silver started rejecting from that fair value gap, the 1 minute fair value gap, which formed inside a 1 hour fair value gap. On the higher time frames, we can see that gold did not go above, I'll show you, this high. All right, whereas silver did go above that high here and whatever, right? So silver is significantly higher than gold, but silver shows potential signs of not being able to go significantly higher because of that 1 hour SIBI it's in right now. The actual entry on gold at this point would be if we would see gold rejecting from this SIBI that it created here on the 1 minute. So we had the SMT from the 954 high all the way to the 1006 high. Okay, gold created a higher high, swept yesterday's high, and then it created this 1012 SIBI. If gold will not reject from the 1012 SIBI, we don't have a short entry confirmation. All right, but if it will, then we will have a short entry confirmation. Okay, so this thing that it's here as a short on gold, you shouldn't actually consider it as a short. All right, I just might as well remove it. But based on the same ideology, yes, we did have an entry confirmation for a short on silver, if anyone would have been interested to take silver. And I want you to take a look here. This 953 candle, which is a bearish order block on silver. Okay, none of the candles prior to the entry touched that 953 candle. So in this case, if I were to take a short on silver, I would put the stop loss, like I would have entered once the 10-10 candle closed. Okay, why? Because it's showing rejection from the SIBI in silver. The lower low, the lower high was already created. All right, and the 10-10 1 minute candle on gold, it's also reaching back under yesterday's low. So it went above yesterday's high, sorry. So it went above yesterday's high, and right now it's reaching down back into yesterday's low and under it. So we might actually see these two starting to go lower. All right, yeah, exactly, just like that, just like that. Okay, now the thing is that this entry confirmation only happened on silver for now. Okay, only on silver for now. Do I trade silver? No. Would I recommend you guys to trade silver? No. So in this case, it's just like a paper trade. Okay, just to test out the theory of the way in which I use SMT, right? But on gold, you see this 10-12 SIBI price closed above it and then closed back inside of it, but not enough. Right now, if I were to take a short on gold, it would have to be like this. And to me, that would mean that the stop loss would be a little bit too big, like 40 pips. Not that big, but the thing is that the first area of minor sell side is very close to the entry, so it wouldn't really make sense to take it. Okay, it would just be like a quick scalp, just like a quick scalp. Like if this candle, the 10-16 candle, would have closed back under this SIBI, then yes, that would have been a totally different entry confirmation. But because it did not, yeah, it is what it is. And now you see silver, it would have touched TP. So the first TP would have been this minor SMT buy side. All right. And right now, we're seeing again like a bullish SMT, which could indicate a continuation to the buy side for gold. All right, if I'll go to the 5 minutes, I'll see that silver came into a BISI on the 5 minutes, so it could actually reject from there, okay, and continue to push higher, driven also by this new SMT that just formed. So that's why taking a short right now on gold is not really that smart of a move. I mean, based on my entry confirmations, it wouldn't be like an ideal trade. But on silver, yes, it was. Ideal trade, perfect logic, absolutely perfect timing, and it delivered 1.5 R. You don't need more. And it was like 0 drawdown. So yeah, that could have been really nice. All right, so let's remove all drawings. Guys, thank you for being here today with me as well. Don't forget to like the stream. Of course, if you did like the stream, if you found anything valuable in it. And yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, okay? right now I just don't want to spend not even one more minute in front of the charts. I just want to make myself a coffee. So yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, productive day, wasn't it? Well, see you guys tomorrow.